So this is our thing where we take 5 random photos from photographers who are selling their work on the front platform, and we say what we think about them.
And we want to know what you think about them as well.
Yeah, so we basically go on explore.front.photography and take the 5 images that make us go, ooh. So this time around, I've picked the images and Jamie hasn't seen any of them yet.
Photo number 1.
Photo number 1 is from Ruari, I think that's how you pronounce that, McGlone.
Ruari McGlone.
Now I saw this, and then when I saw it was by him, I thought, ooh, I recognise his name. So I think I know him from Instagram.
I don't think I've ever seen this image.
I haven't seen this image before, but I recognise the name. He's got a lot of hair. He's quite a hairy man.
Hairy Rory.
Yeah.
Nice
And this is called Hey Barbie, and you can tell why. Have you seen the Barbie movie?
I have, it's really good.
It's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've seen it loads of times.
I'm not a massive fan on Ryan Gosling, or I wasn't for a long time. Didn't like Drive. Visually looks amazing, but I just hate him as an actor. Anyway, let's talk about Rory's photo called Hey Barbie. This is a really nice image, isn't it? What do you like about it?
Pink. It's
Pink.
great. I love to take photos like that. I would love to. I'd like the opportunity. It's very grey.
Do you know what it reminds me of?
Should we say about why we're in this really weird setting?
Nah.
We're in Scotland, basically.
We're in Scotland. We've got a day's work in Scotland, so that's why our backdrop is different to my living room.
Yeah. So what do you like about this picture?
Pink. No, it's really nice. It reminds me of, well, it's taken in Palm Springs, right? California.
Yes.
According to the description.
Yeah.
It reminds me of Andy Samberg's movie.
Palm Springs.
Oh, is that what it's called? Palm Springs as well?
Yeah.
Okay, there we
Yeah.
go then. That's probably why.
Yeah.
Subliminal messages going through my head
Yeah.
then. But yeah, it's a really nice photo. I love how the, what do you call them? The floats?
Yeah.
The
Why
photo.
not?
Yeah, I love how I'd be intrigued to know whether those have been placed there for this image. Like, how big's the pool? Like, I don't think it's important to know how big the pool is, but I like the fact that those...
Well, I actually did take a photo like this when I was on holiday, and I did put the float.
What's it called?
I think it's called a float.
Rubber dinghy.
Yeah, it reminds me of a photographer who's based in LA, and she takes lots of very pink images of things like this, but I can't remember her name. So
I like this. I like that. It looks like it was taken like midday as well. Do you know what I mean? Quite harsh.
Pretty harsh sunlight, isn't it?
Harsh sunlight, yeah. But the colours go really well together.
Yeah, there you go. Anyway, very good. £30 on front.
Nice one, Rory. Photo number 2
is from Georgina Postle Photography.
Shot in Norway with a Pentax K1000.
Yeah,
it's nice,
man.
isn't it? I feel like that's the sort of image that I would try and take if I was exploring somewhere new. Whether Norway is somewhere new for Georgina or not, I don't know. But
this is the sort of image I would like to take, and I would try, and I would mess it up. So I actually had already picked 5 photos, and then I saw this one, and sorry to whoever's I got rid of, but this was better. This is a beautiful picture. I didn't actually spot that it was on film. Not that, you know, that doesn't matter.
But now we know it is. We like it even
crazy.
more.
It's like a painting.
Yeah, and I like how Georgina has shot this portrait rather than landscape, especially as you can see the backdrop is very vast, isn't it? It's something that you'd maybe consider shooting a portrait kind of photo with.
Yeah.
And then to cut that tree out in the bottom right hand corner, I like how she's done that.
So that's what makes that would be a lovely photo without that tree there, but what makes that a brilliant photo, in my opinion, is including that bit of tree, how the
actual colours.
There's like some leaves just missing from that section of the tree which frames
the house.
And the way the tree goes up at the bottom, it's just framing around the sort of bit of fence post or whatever that is down there.
It also adds like another layer, right? Because instead of just being a photo of a house, the bottom right you've got the tree, you've got the subject in the photo being the house, or is that the subject? And then this kind of beautiful in the shadow waterfall / rock formation, but you can see it's very sunny in the background.
But so the normal way, like the way that a lot of people would probably shoot this is a different time of day when the sun. Now, what's most likely is she happened to be there and she took the photo, which is, you know, really what happens. But I know some people go out purposefully to take this kind of image and they'd wait for the sun to be hitting, you know, maybe there's a bit of light there, I'm not too sure,
the house, yeah,
but they'd wait for that perfect, this isn't perfect light, but it
doesn't stop you
it
from
makes
taking a
it
photo.
everything about it.
It's quite interesting because I would maybe go from the other side of the tree and cut off the tree so it would be in the bottom left-hand corner, house in the middle, and then sky in the top right. Do you know what I mean? Like symmetry. However,
well, as I say, that's why you're Jamie Cooper and she's
yeah.
Georgina Postle.
that's why my photo's out being featured
yeah,
on this
that's why
video.
she's selling this picture. I might buy that. I love it. I really love it.
Nice one, Georgina.
Yeah.
Photo number 3. I really didn't think of it.
Photo number 3.
Why do I recognise this? Oh, it's
Well, Sophia Carey.
Go.
And I thought, is that...
Nah,
should have picked someone else, but as soon as I saw her, I was like, fuck.
This is an old photo as well by Sophia.
2023.
Yeah, that's cool.
So
she's great, isn't she? Have you looked through some of her like live
yeah.
performance photos?
Yeah.
Sophia is very multi-talented. Not only does she have her own YouTube channel, which features some amazing photography videos that you should definitely be checking out if you haven't already. She's also like an event photographer, fashion photographer, but all-round photographer in general. She can do it all.
Yeah.
And we've always liked her. She's
love it.
Yeah.
But so she does a lot of work at the Warehouse Project, which this was taken at.
We're coming with you soon, Sophia.
Yeah. And I just thought, as soon as I saw it, I'm like, man, this
It
is
looks
so
like
good.
it kind of like the light where it's vignetted onto the photo. It kind of looks like an eye.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then with the disco ball kind of coming down from the top of the image. What's this here?
It's water on the floor or something, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, so this is the stage, right? Is that right?
No, I think this is the crowd.
Oh,
So that's the stage or something behind, or it might not even be the stage. It's just this is where the crowd would be.
Yeah. Yeah, it's awesome, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sorry, for a moment then, because obviously I've seen work from her showing a very busy atmosphere. This is taken obviously before or after, isn't it? Because there's not anyone around. However, I thought that was like behind the DJ booth looking out into the crowd. But yeah, this image is called Solo Raver and it is available on Sophia's front gallery. And we love it.
Links in the description to everything.
Link in the description down below, y'all.
Yeah, boy. Hey, in case you didn't know, leave this in. A platform where you create an account, sell prints of your photography, and we take care of the hard part, the shipping, the printing, not in that order, and all the payments, leaving you time to sit back, do what you do best. What do you do? Taking photos. Okay, and making some bucks from doing it.
So if you're a photographer or you're a fan of photography, check out www.front.photography.
Do you like looking at things with your eyes? Well, how about putting a thing on your wall and looking at it with your eyes?
Forever.
Front photography.
Photo number 4.
So I actually picked the next two pictures just because, well, you'll see.
Yeah, well,
so
I
this
feel
is
very-
from Runaway Soph, whoever that is.
I know Runaway Soph.
Do you?
Yeah, Soph is my friend. You met her.
Pick someone
You met
else. I've met. Oh,
Um,
come on, Sophie Alexander-Osman.
her. Yeah, recently married.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
has literally the nicest husband in the world. She's lovely as well.
Yeah.
I took their engagement photos.
Oh, it's a bit
Shot on 120.
Right.
However, but this photo's great. So I know a little bit about Sophie. So she lives in
Dubai.
yeah, with her husband. She's just got an awesome new job actually, so congratulations if you're watching this, or she's been doing it a couple of months now. But her photography is vast. She travels a lot, she's very fortunate, and she takes great photos because of it, and this one's no exception.
It's just a cool photo. Yeah. I like the composition of it, I like the colours, and it's like, I was trying to pick pictures you like, obviously, that you'd want to buy as a print.
Yeah.
And they're just like, it stood out straight away, so I was like, don't think about it too much.
Yeah.
Yes.
You would take that photo if you saw it, right? Like there's a lovely contrast in the colours between the sand and the sky.
I think this is what we said last week about one of the pictures we'd picked. You got to take that. If you see that, you're taking that photo.
I like that there's detail on the camel. Like, do you know what I mean? It's not
Yeah.
silhouetted out.
Yeah.
It's exposed lovely.
Yeah.
And when you sort of, scroll over it, and you can see the frame board. It looks really,
Yeah.
really good as a print.
Smart, isn't it?
Yeah, nice one, Sophie. Really, really cool. Go buy it. Photo number 5.
Which I kind of thought matched up a little bit with this.
Oh yeah,
That one? That one.
yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Fraser Wilson photography.
So it actually.
Taken in Glasgow.
Yeah.
Are we in Glasgow right now?
No, we're near Edinburgh.
We're near Edinburgh.
But we're not a million miles from Glasgow. But what I really liked about it, obviously, the more you look at it, you're like, oh, the moon. And then, there's a little bird next to the moon. So just beautiful sunlight, beautiful colour of the sky.
It's framed really well. The composition of it's really nice. And
Yeah.
the building being that bright golden orange is a lovely contrast to the image. But yeah, I didn't, do you know what, when you first showed me that, I kind of naturally scrolled up from the bottom.
Yeah.
And it's only just now that I've noticed that bird and the moon in there.
But that's what's really interesting, isn't it, with some photography, is it's where you look, what you look at first. I did exactly the same thing. I looked up and then I was like, oh, the moon. Because when I first saw it, you know, I actually thought, no. And I scrolled past it, but then as I scrolled down, I was like, oh, hang on, there's more to it.
This is a great example to me of a really good print you could own.
Yeah.
And I know it sounds silly because a lot of photos you come across and you're like, oh, that'd be great in a zine, that'd be great in a book, whatever it might be, or that's a great photo, but are you going to do anything with it? That to me, if I had that on any wall in my house, it would pop. It'd make that place pop, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, nice one, Fraser. That's really cool. Really, really nice colours. What does it say? What it was shot on?
No.
What did you use, Fraser? What did you use to shoot that? Was it a digital camera, film camera?
I'll let you got some more.
Yeah, because some of them look like film, don't they?
Yeah, a bit filmy, isn't it?
Anyway, super cool gallery by Fraser. Again, links down below to check all these galleries out. So that's another one of these videos that we wrapped up. We're really enjoying doing these. Thank you for all the feedback on the first video, which we put out last week, which is it's been really positive. We've had a fair few people reach out, and this is something that we're going to try and do moving forward. Like I've said before, just because we want to try and share as much as we can from what's available on the front platform. Give you awesome photographers the shout out that you deserve, as well as the people that want to support you as a photographer and buy those prints. We appreciate it. That was a bit crap, wasn't it?
It's fine. It's good.
Bye. I'm waving until you wave.